Hi guys, I'm Amy Tollestrud from Rebel Nutrition. Today I'm going to be sharing my top 10 tips for using Instagram stories to grow your online business and turn your Instagram followers into dedicated clients, students, and fans. So when it comes to Instagram stories, you might have a few questions like, how do some people seem to have such a natural presence on camera and actually make you want to keep tuning in every single day? Or how do people actually come up with things to talk about every day that are actually interesting? Or how do I stop feeling like an idiot when I'm in public talking to my phone? What if people stare? So if you've had any of these thoughts yourself, you are definitely in the right place, and I'm going to answer each of these questions today. So here are my top 10 tips for using Instagram stories to grow your online business. Number 1. Insta Story daily. So even if you think that what you're doing is boring and mundane, it likely won't seem that way to your audience. Just make sure to switch things up. Aim for about 5 to 20, 15-second stories every single day, and also be sure to do a combination of video, boomerang, and photos to keep things interesting. Also, don't be afraid to show your face. Number 2, ask your audience for their feedback. So just like in any relationship, you don't only talk about yourself all the time. At least I hope you don't. You ask the other person for their feedback, how they are, what their struggles are, what's new in their life. Same goes for Instagram stories. You can always say things like, DM me or tell me what you think about X. Number 3, provide value. So don't just Insta story to say that you did it. You actually want to provide some sort of value in every single thing that you share. So whether this is healthy eating tips or your favorite deodorant or a lesson that you maybe learned recently. So number 4 is fuck perfection. So if you're Insta storying every single day, the raw, the makeupless, the imperfect parts of your life are going to come out in the open. And really, this is the beauty of the platform. People connect with the real, and vulnerability and authenticity really leads to trust from your audience. So use your Instagram feed as a place to be curated and branded, but allow for the imperfect, the real parts of yourself to show on Instagram stories, and don't worry about making them too curated. Number 5, stop comparing. So stop trying to be like that one mega blogger you follow who constantly gets sent free shit in the mail, okay? And if you find that your Insta story watching is interfering with your own, definitely stop watching other people's and only do your own posts until you can kind of reconnect with your own voice and your own message. I always say to try and aim for about 50% consumption of other people's social media versus 50% of creating your own. So number 6 is to use hashtags in your Instagram stories. So this is a great way to get your stories seen by people that don't already follow you. But don't go crazy with these for the sake of looking spammy. I would definitely recommend sticking to 1 per story. Number 7, this is another new feature that has the same benefit of hashtags. You're actually now able to tag the location that you're in by swiping up on the screen and adding in your location before posting. This is just another way for people in your area who might not already be following you to find you. Number 8 is send people to the link in your profile. So you always want to give engaged followers a next step, i.e. click the link in my profile to watch my new YouTube video, or join my email list, or grab my freebie, or join my Facebook group. Important note, make sure the link is current, and definitely use a bit.ly link to shorten it if you need to. I'll also attach a free video tutorial for you guys that I made on how to optimize your Instagram profile, so grab that in the links below. Number 9. Tell a story. So it's great to show what you're doing every single day, but start viewing yourself as an actual storyteller. For example, how would you talk to your friend if they were with you inside the coffee shop or at the store? You would talk about things that are happening in your life, things you're going through, your struggles, how your car broke down, etc., etc. Number 10, don't be afraid to promote yourself. So if you're providing value, engagement, and inspiration to your audience on a daily basis, don't be afraid to promote yourself. You want people who love watching your stories to know that you have an amazing product or service that would change their life. But on the same token, be very careful about going rogue on Insta stories for weeks at a time and then magically showing up once you have something to sell. This looks kind of money hungry, but if you are doing Instagram stories every single day, like I'm recommending, this won't apply to you, right? Okay, so those are my 10 tips, but I do have one more bonus tip for you guys, and that is to make a running list of content ideas. So if you're like me, you think of ideas all the time, except for right when you are about to hit record. So for this reason, I've started using the Notes app on my iPhone to create a running list of Instagram story ideas that I have that come my way. That way, if I'm ever totally out of ideas, I can just go into my notes and grab one from the vault. Okay guys, be sure to grab my free video tutorial on how to optimize your Insta bio below. I'll link to it. And if you enjoyed these Instagram story tips, please give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and be sure to tag me in your next Insta story. You got this.